What it do, being crew? It's your boy Savon Thomas back with another episode of Coffee and Comments. Today we're going to review the movie Moana. Was it good? Was it bad? Let's talk about it. But first, let's take a sip. Welcome back, being crew. Again, this is a review of the movie Moana. I feel like most people watching this review is like, really? Moana? Like, that movie's been around for a long time. You haven't watched it? And honestly, I feel like the last human on Earth that hadn't watched Moana until I watched it this past weekend. So, I've heard about this movie for years. It's been a Disney, staple since 2016, since it came out. Everybody's always loved it. This and Frozen, I feel like, are the two most talked about newer movies. I guess you can count Up in there as well, but Up came out like in 2012, 2011. But as far as movies that came out since I was an adult, a grown man, this, Moana, and Frozen, I feel like are the two movies that most people kind of reference as like the best of new Disney, and Coco. I really love Coco. So I had Disney Plus. For what reason, I don't know. Watched Loki season 2, then canceled my subscription, and I was like, you know what? I have this for a month. Let me see what else is on here that I haven't watched. And Moana is one of those movies that was on there, and I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and watch this movie because everybody loves it, and I probably will love it too. I love musicals. I enjoy Disney movies, most of them. There's some things that I'm like, hit or miss with, but most movies Disney comes out with as far as animation, they're pretty good. And so, check this movie out. Didn't disappoint, right? Great movie, fantastic movie. I can go into all the details of what I liked about it for sure. But you guys all know it's a great movie. You've probably seen it. For those that haven't seen it, the depiction is there's this Hawaiian island, this lineage of people, of these voyagers who are living on this island. They have this demigod named Maui who stole the heart. They call it the heart of Te Fiti. Right, which is like this little gem, which is the heart of this god that he wanted to give to the humans. It's supposed to help them, basically increase their supply, or I forget what specifically it does. But when he did that, it cursed the entire land, and so Moana's island is now, which she's the chief of, is now losing fish, losing supplies, bad things are happening. So she takes it upon herself with the help of her grandmother to go return the heart of Te Fiti with Maui's help into Te Fiti, right? So she's going to go find Maui and have him put the heart into Te Fiti. And so it was just a great journey. It's a great story of a girl growing up, of a girl realizing, getting a dream, and then going through adversity and having that dream actualized, right? If you look at it from that perspective, fantastic movie already, right? But then on top of that, there's a fantastic soundtrack that I feel like rivals some of the best soundtracks I've heard personally. For me, Lion King 2 is the best soundtrack. I'm very biased because Lion King's my favorite Disney movie. I think Lion King 1 is probably second to that. Maybe Goofy Movie. Goofy Movie has some tracks as well that are pretty good. Everybody loves Tarzan. I'm not a big fan of the Tarzan soundtrack. This movie might be 3. I need to go back and check. I need to do a reconnaissance of what I think. Coco has a really good soundtrack. I'm trying to think what other movies have a really good soundtrack of songs from Disney or Pixar. But overall, full soundtracks, this movie is one of those, right? I enjoyed every single song that came on. And it's just you just start grooving. You just listen to it. People will say Frozen. I've seen Frozen. I enjoyed Frozen. I wouldn't put that song. Though the main song from that movie was a banger. It'd be interesting to do a list of or a battle of best Disney song. Right? I think that would be an interesting video that maybe we could do. But overall, this movie I feel was very interesting. Very good movie. Good animation. Everything done well. It's one of those ones, right? It's a great Disney movie going down the Disney vault of great movies. So for me, I gave this a 9.2 out of 10. Obviously a dark roast movie, part of our dark roast list. Let me know in the comments what you think about Moana, and also what you thought about Disney songs. What's your favorite Disney song? But thanks for tuning in to the episode of Coffee and Comments.